Hello, everybody. Listen, oh my goodness. Hello, welcome in. We're not rebranding. Listen, I got a story to, it's not even a story. It's like one sentence. Anyway, welcome in. How's everybody doing? Hi, Hazen. Hi, Laura, Lisa, DeBest, Candia. Oh my goodness, not my chat jumping. Momo, Kylie, Dolls, Martina, Kat. Hello, Ignis, Kelsey, Pixie, Jennifer, Some, the best, Anthony, hello. Oh, let me actually pull my game over. Candia, you got 4K for going green. Oh, nice. Hi, Danny, Eliza, Nina, Sav, Kayla, Wesley, Nisi, Sandra. Hi. Listen. We're not rebranding. I don't remember where I had that music from. It was favorited in my YouTube music. Maybe I used it for Speedstorm videos. I don't know. It was kind of a bop. Not the vibe I usually go for Dreamlight Valley, but listen, it's tragic. I have been getting so many false copyright claims. Actually, they all trickled in yesterday and today on all of my streams, which is bad because I've been using the same intro music for 2.5 years. I know who it comes from. I know I can use it per the license, but every now and then I get these fake copyright claims, and listen, YouTube is my job, so I can't have random people taking my money. So we got new music for now until I can get that resolved, because listen, I gotta do what I gotta do. Hi, Weasley. Happy reset day. It was a bop. I was like, vibing. I mean, I'm so easily amused by music. It doesn't take much to make me pleased with music, but I was like, oh, this one's got a little spice to it, got a little sweetness to it. How did I manage to make those trousers look good? You know what, it's a gift. Not into the premium shop this week. Oh, we're gonna look at it. Yeah, how's everybody feeling about the premium shop this week? How are we feeling about the Dream Snap theme, and how did everyone do on Dream Snaps? I would like to know. We are going to be checking out all of that stuff. I'm gonna run around quickly clearing night thorns, I guess. While we do that, I already know I have nothing new in my Scrooge shop, so there's no reason for me to check that. But yeah, happy Wednesday. It's a wonderful new week for Dreamlight Valley. You got 4K, not super high rank though. Yeah, that's how I was too. I got 4K moonstones. I think my rank was in the 8,000s. The plushie, yeah, okay, so I looked at the shop. I bought the things as I usually do. That's my Wednesday routine, but I haven't put on the accessory to look at, and I haven't pulled out the house. So we're gonna take a look at that, probably on like the Meadow Island or something. You're still at work, so haven't had time to check yet. Well, we're gonna look, I got you. You got 4K on Dream Snaps too? The shop was meh for you, but you did get the electrical parade tool set today. Oh, that's my favorite tool set. I'm so happy for you. Okay, where else? Maybe just Storybook Vale. And then we can go from there. The house looks pretty and you got 1,500, so you're happy that the shop isn't too crazy this week. Yeah, I was worried actually that we were gonna have a full shop again. Spoiler, if you haven't looked at the shop yet, we don't have a full shop of new items. We only have 2 new items. Well, 2 new items and maybe 1 or 2 Star Path things that haven't been in the shop since the Star Path, but I can't remember what the last item is. But yeah, I was so Moonstone broke. I thought I was going to have to buy Moonstones, but the 4K I got from Dream Snaps covered it, so we are good to go. Are there any inkies around that I need to get rid of? No? Maybe? No? Hi, Jazz. You bought the house because you can't help but buy every house. Yeah, I need every house. Waiting for Alice in Wonderland bundle to show up. Oh, it's so good. Belle, why are you in the cliff? Wait, why is she... Where are you fishing? That's her fishing animation, but the pond is all the way over there. You know what? That's none of my business. You keep doing you. So excited because it means the new update is coming soon. Well, let's not get too excited because we still have, what, 20 days left on the Star Path? Maybe more? Belle said, don't worry about it. She did. What is happening to my game? There's no loading screen or anything. Hello? Dreamlight Valley? Oh, she froze. Really, girl? Really, girl? Okay, I'm gonna have to restart my game. Horrible. We just got here. Hi, Gabby. Hello. Everything is still new for you in the premium shop, so no saving up. That's an exciting and unfortunate position to be in. Exciting because everything is new. Unfortunate because, yeah, all the moonstones are gone. Not the game doing us like that. I blame Belle. Why was she in the rock? Doing a witchcraft, probably. Hi, Kat. When do I think the new update will be? I'm guessing one of the last 2 Wednesdays of April or maybe the first Wednesday of May. But I gotta see how long we have left in the Star Path to actually kind of get an idea. I think my guess would be the last Wednesday of May or the first Wednesday of April, but I do not know. You're excited for Alice? I'm excited for Alice. I'm excited for whatever furniture and decor stuff we're gonna get because I need to decorate the spot in Teapot Falls, but I am sure we're gonna get some Alice in Wonderland decor stuff, and I don't want to do it until I have that. Okay, I was here for a reason. Let's see. Oh, I was just looking. Oh, there's Belle, the culprit. What am I doing? Star Path. We have 20 days left, so that's 3 weeks. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that brings us to the 16th, the end of the Star Path. Well, I guess the 15th into the 16th, right? 1 week for redemption would put the 23rd as probably the earliest we're getting the update. I would assume it's probably going to be the 30th or the 7th, though. But who knows? Stranger things have happened. Hi, Riley. You hope we get red mushroom stuff? That would be cute, but I don't know where I would use it. I prefer, like, I don't know. We got, like, some almost jewelry tone things with Storybook Vale. And that was cute, like the blue. That's not jewel toned. I don't know. The Dream Snap theme this week is April Fool's Day. Celebrate the spirit of April Fool's Day just like the Valley's best prankster, Stitch. Put on your silliest outfit and pose for some fun-spirited mayhem. I have no idea what I'm going to do for this. It's an outfit challenge, which already makes it a little annoying for me. Also, this is one of those themes where, in my humble opinion, it doesn't really mean anything. So not quite sure what we're gonna do with that. Angel, hello, new to the channel in DDB. You love the videos? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. How are you liking Dreamlight Valley, by the way? You need new mushrooms in different colors. Agreed, agreed. One of the Dream Snap chores is to give favorite things to 27 people on the island. Wait, what's the specific wording of it like in Tropa? Okay, so we have this Victorian manor. We'll see if my game's glitched in the... No. Okay, sometimes it glitches out in the premium shop. We have this Victorian manor house, 3,000 moonstones. This looks cute. I am going to have to find a place to put it in Ever After. Probably with the little monster house that we got recently and Lady's house. I think it'll look cute. We have this Monsters University Varsity Sully dream style from the Lovely Monsters Star Path. I think this might be the first time it's shown up in the premium shop since we got it in the Star Path last year. We have a bunny costume plushie, which looks like the cutest thing I've ever seen. It's kind of creepy, but very cute at the same time. Oh, 27 favorite gifts to people from the islands. Oh. Wesley said that Stitch counts. I don't know if I've had that one yet. And then this Magic Carpets of Aladdin, which I don't think was part of a Star Path. Oh no, it was. It was Day at Disney. And it's one of the rides. That's cute. We have the Boo onesie and the Bing Bong candy stand as the limited time deals this week. As far as a premium shop rotation goes, this one I think gets like, I don't know, a C+ for me. It's not like the greatest collection of items, but I do love when we get a new house, and I do like the plushie. I think the other two items in combo with these two bring it down a little bit, but that's just my personal humble opinion. It's cute, but also a bit cursed. The little fox stuffed animal thing. Oh, wait. The icon for it is so cute, though. You're considering Bing Bong in the house, but you're not sure. Fair enough. Sorry, give me 1 second. I have an eyelash in my eye. Everything is going wrong today. The plushie is giving... Is it Five Nights at Freddy's? The way I hear about that all the time, and I don't really know anything about it, except it's a horror game, right? So maybe I don't want to know anything about it. The plushie is cute. It's got like a little... Oh, I thought it was like a little charm, but I think it's just meant to be like a little sticker. It's cute. It's kind of an item that I feel like, why does it exist? But I do like it. Also, you know what I don't like about it though? There's no actual movement to it. You know, like when you're holding a plushie, it's gonna be like swinging around when you're running, right? It's just stiff and immovable, which I think makes it creepier. Kind of like a jump scare horror. Yeah, that's not for me. Can't decide how you feel about the plushie. It's cute, but the eyes are too realistic. I don't know if I feel like the eyes are realistic or if they're just very much like those blank glass doll eyes that are just giant and lifeless. You don't like that it doesn't move when you run. Yeah, I don't like that either. Maybe it would be less weird if I was walking. You're about to hear the sound of me connecting my controller to the computer, so that's gonna be me, not you. If I'm walking, is it less weird that it doesn't move? A little bit, but when am I going to walk around just so that the plushie doesn't look weird? It actually like bobs a little to and fro when you're walking. Looks like a fox that was previously with us. Oh no, not that. Would have been cuter as a plushie backpack. A plushie backpack would be cute. I actually do really like the idea of carrying around a little stuffed animal. I think that's a really cute idea. Just needs a little bit of work in the execution of it, you know? All right, let's check out this house. I think I am eventually going to try to put it in Ever After, but we're going to initially look at it over on, let's try the Plaza Island. I might have some space. A nice neutral sort of biome. Oh, I still have this build here. Anyway, that was from my, what did we had like a Toontown thing recently? I had a couple houses that I moved, but okay. Players' houses. Hi, Isabel. Hi, Christina. Yeah, there is a backpack with a fox in it, but that would be a little different than like a plushie, like the plushie itself was the backpack. Victorian Manor. How do I feel about the size of this house? I don't really have buildings around that are great to compare it to. I feel like this is a little bit bigger than I would want it to be. Ooh. Wait, okay, so this looks a lot different than I thought it would. I don't know how to explain this other than I feel like it looks more blue. I feel like I thought it was going to be a little bit more of like a bluey gray or like a bluey gray purpley, but it's pretty blue, all things considered. I really love, I say this every time it happens in Dreamlight Valley, but I love the worn, aged wood texture that they have on like the white wooden trim. I think that's really pretty. It just looks like a really old house. I used to live someplace where there were so many houses like this in the surrounding neighborhoods, so I'm a big fan. You swear the star path will never end. So many gifts. I know. We're probably going to be giving some gifts today in between decorating and such because I still got to work on it. I've made a little bit of progress, I think. I think I completed one thing, but I have these 3 gift giving things to do. I did do a boutique challenge today, so I still have time. Anyway, we're inching closer to the 300 we need for the house. Oh, I came in here not just to look at that, but also to change it to nighttime. Ooh, this isn't nighttime, but it's sunset. I love all the lights. The Victorian house looks like Lady and the Tramp. I feel like it will look similar to the Lady and the Tramp one. I'm gonna put it near that one in a minute and we'll look at it because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have them in the same place when I decorate. I really like this. Also, the doors on the little balconies. Obviously, it makes sense to have doors onto balconies, but I feel like that's a nice detail. I like that. The tiny one above the bay window on the 2nd floor, that's really fun. And then... yeah. It's cute. I like it. I don't know what to say. I think the only thing I would say would potentially be a complaint if I were stretching, like reaching for something to be mad about, is it would be nice to have a little bit more variation in color. The whole thing is the same shade of blue, but I get that that's like the vibe. I'm not mad at it. Okay, let's pop over to the Wildwoods. Love the lights at the base of the stairs. It's a really cute house. The store didn't force you to choose between houses again. That's good. Okay. Come to me, house. Ah, yeah. I think I would have preferred... oh my goodness. We're a little laggy again. Sorry. Sometimes Storybook Vale for me gets really laggy in build mode. I haven't really found a rhyme or reason to it because it's not every time. but this right now it's very much so. I think I would have preferred if it were a little bit more on the scale of Lady's House. But yeah. They very much could go together and will for me, I think. This tiny little monster cottage though now is so small in comparison. I love the little spire that looks like a bell tower up there, actually. Amazing. Which brings us to what we're going to be doing on stream today, which is, I think we're going to mostly be fighting with Ever After to figure out where we're putting all these remaining buildings. So let me pick up, I don't need to pick up stuff here because this area is already spoken for. Where's the gazebo from? Oh, the one that I had over by those houses is from Scrooge's shop. It might only be available in Storybook Vale, but I don't actually know. Do I have the items that are on sale? Would I recommend buying them? I do have the items that are on sale. What are they? The onesie and, oh, the Bing Bong candy stand. So, the Bing Bong candy stand. I don't think I ever use. I know a lot of people will use it in Dream Snaps for the little rainbow effect, I believe. I don't know how they do it, because I don't use it for that. But yeah, to get like the little rainbow thing in it. It doesn't have any interactions to it, but the lights are always kind of on and the little candy tears are lighting up. It's a very like specific item, but if you like it for what it is, that's kind of cool. I might have put it in my confectionery, but we might have actually gotten this after I made my confectionery. And I really do actually like the Boo onesie. I haven't worn it in quite a while, but I think it's incredibly cute. We went through a period where we were getting onesies left and right. You got the Corona Castle and camping house in your recommended. Oh, amazing. Do you have the moonstones for 2 houses? It's a blessing and a curse, I think, to get 2 of those things. I do like the Boo onesie. It would be better if we actually had Boo, but... Anna, hello. Welcome in. Oh, thank you so much for the kind words. That's so sweet. I'm glad you're able to catch a live. You'll never buy that thing. You don't care about using it for Dream Snaps. The Bing Bong. Yeah. There are some things that I have purchased and second guessed myself after purchasing them. I don't know that this is absolutely one of them, although as previously stated, I don't think I've ever used it. We've talked about this before, but the Kevin outfit is one of those. Now, Tink, why did you let them do that to you? Why did you let them convince you to buy that? You may have treated yourself this week. You've gotten burnt out with Dream Snaps. Listen, if you can, go for it, AE. I almost bought moonstones today. I just happened to get enough from Dream Snaps that I didn't have to worry about it. I wonder if I can get away with putting this house here. So the main thing we're going to be trying to do today is figure out, I'm getting rid of this for now. I'll remember that I have it. Trying to figure out where to have the buildings that I have left in Ever After. Oh, someone pointed this out to me before, but I didn't actually see it. The Mickey in the grass here. Mostly between the Wildwoods here and the Beanstalk Marshes, I have a castle, 3 pseudo-Victorian looking homes, and a whole bunch of fairy cottagey stuff. I need to figure out what's going where, and we're probably going to start decorating some of this stuff today. If I get overwhelmed, we have plenty of other stuff to do, including the Library of Lore, which we haven't done yet, and probably should because the rest of the bind is done. And we finished the Fiery Plains last stream, but we still have Statue Shadow and Mount Olympus. We're kind of making a fair amount of progress with Storybook Vale, actually. Okay. I think... Part of me does want to move these 2 up here. Let me see what I can do. Now that we can pin items in the shop, you're like, let me pin more. Yes. Love getting a new feature and then being like, okay, but imagine if you expanded this feature. The Kevin and Boo onesie for you. You got sucked into the hype and never have worn either of them. Oh, I used to wear that Boo onesie all the time. Haven't in quite a while, but I definitely used to. Hi, Adriana. How are you? Ooh, didn't mean to grab you. This area is going to be so empty, though. I think it kind of makes sense to have those up there. I like the idea of having this castle up here, but it's a bit odd to have castle in the same orientation. So I don't know. I could move this. Oh my goodness. Ooh, if the lag keeps lagging, I might have to actually do something else. I could have this castle sort of here. Or even maybe here and move these over here. Has anyone finished decorating their Storybook Vale yet? Because this house is actually a big boy. Put this somewhere over here. What? Oh no, oh no, no. Yeah, I think it's gonna make more sense for us to have the fairy houses up here in the shadow of the beanstalk marshes. Haven't even unlocked all the areas. Haven't even started over there. I'm just curious. I know probably a lot of people were super excited to decorate in Storybook Vale. I think I've seen 1 or 2 thumbnails of people saying they were done with their Storybook Vale build, which could not be me right now, but that's a lot of fun for them. I kind of like this idea. The only thing that makes it a little bit strange is running from this way. You just see the side of a castle. But I don't know if we have to hate that. We might be allowed to be okay with that. Make sure we leave space to run back here. I'm definitely not in a rush to actually decorate this area because the Belle and Beast Castle actually has the worst footprint for decorating, I think. Hey, Belle. I'm talking about your house, in case you didn't know. It's the worst. I think it looks great with the side of the castle. At least the side of the castle is pretty. It's not like if I had not that this house isn't pretty, but this, it's like clearly the side of a house, right? Whereas the castle, it's got all the towers and the dimension and stuff. I think it might be fine. Waiting for part 2 to start decorating. Yeah, I feel like that's the clever thing to do, because I'm sure we're going to have lots of quests where we're meant to go and find things in the biomes, and it's going to be a lot more difficult when everything's decorated, but I've just accepted that I'm making that a problem for myself, and it just is what it is. I am going to move all of these bushes slash plant things up with the fairies. We can make a little garden or something. And I think I'll also put Goofy's stall up here. Started doing the pick one item and design an outfit around it, really liking it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been having fun with it because I feel like before I would always use the same clothing pieces or wear the same dresses or whatever. And the past couple weeks, I've been having fun wearing things that I don't usually, or like combos that I don't usually. Today it was the pants. I have worn these pants before. Probably a somewhat similar fit to the one that I'm wearing right now. But, yeah, it's fun to switch it up a little bit. You finished the bind, Statue Shadow, and Teapot Falls. Nice. Not gonna start decorating till you're on maternity leave and have all the time in the world. Hopefully, those two things do not always equal each other, but having extra time is nice. Grinding for vacuums. Ah, yeah, that is a bit of a grind. We still have the spring update with the Alice in Wonderland items to drop. I know, I'm definitely waiting to decorate this area until we get those Alice in Wonderland items. It would probably... I think I can get away with the fairy area without it. But Teapot Falls is just begging for Wonderland stuff. I can't wait until the update. I know we're so far away. We're still like a month away, but maybe more even. But it's gonna be such a fun one. You know? I think so. I think we have the potential to get a bunch of aesthetic items that we've not really seen in game before, which is what makes me excited. I like new things that are gonna have me decorating in a different way. And I feel like I'm going to get that. Okay, let me exit out. How is one meant to wait that long to decorate? You have no chill. Yeah, fair enough. Has anyone read the book Ordinary Monsters? I've not. What did I start reading today? I started reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts today. I had seen it popping up from like everyone in their like favorite books or like books they think about all the time, kind of little shorts videos, you know. And I heard people say it kind of reminds them of the Hunger Games. I'm only like 50 pages in. It's a trilogy and the third book is coming out in April. So I'm trying to finish the first two before it comes out on April 8th, I think. And then I'll be so happy because I won't have to wait for any of the books. I can just read them all pretty much in a row. So far, I'm loving the writing style and I'm very hopeful. I am a little scared. I have a major... I wouldn't call this a habit because I don't think it's my fault. I have a major pattern of loving the first half of something and really not enjoying the second half. So I'm knocking on wood that that doesn't happen here. But it feels so promising. This would be a great time for a grab multiple items feature. That would be a nice feature. Like a little drag and cover an area and then just move all of those items together, that would be amazing. Maybe I should put this well here. I need to keep in mind we have this entrance, we have 2 entrances there. Maybe it would make sense for this to even be in line with this and this, which would then make placing this stuff a bit more difficult, but could be fun to see it through there. I feel like that's way too far back. Really wish they'd give us the lavender trees to decorate with. I had either not considered or not considered recently the fact that we don't have those trees, and now I'm full of anger. I feel like it needs to be a rule in Dreamlight Valley that they can't give us environmental trees and not give us the ability to actually use them. Maybe they'll drop them with the next Storybook Vale update, but I don't know that I would bet on it. How many vacuums did you need for Storybook Vale? Good question. 1 for each region. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe, wait, that doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 or maybe 10 if I put 1 in the Library of Lore, but I don't know how much stuff actually spawns in the Library of Lore. Hi, Haley. Hello, hello. I think I might have put 1 over here, but I don't think I ever use it. No, I did not. Stuff doesn't really spawn up here after you clean it. So 9 vacuums. At some point I gotta decorate this. I just feel like it's gonna be a little bit boring. Not that it's going to look boring, I just feel like the actual process of decorating it might be. The patios, though, we might have a bit of fun with the patios. Hopefully that and the Storybook Vale paths. I need the paths for Storybook Vale. I will so happily go through and replace all of my existing paths with different ones. Okay. Nika, hello. The camera makes you not want to decorate the library. That is another thing. I feel like I will experience a lot of rage decorating the library because of the way that the camera is. This actually, I think I was planning on putting the gazebo with the fairy stuff, but I think it might actually end up looking better with these houses somewhere. Think the process will be frustrating because of the camera inside the library. Yeah. It's gonna happen. You know what I need? I don't know if everybody else feels this way. Remember back in the day when they gave us this glorious New Orleans gazebo and everything was right with the world? We could place it down. We could put stuff inside of it. There is an entrance and an exit, so you can run all the way through it. And since then, yeah, we got this whole open one. That's lovely. We do, though, have this one and this one, both of which only have an entrance and no exit. I mean, I guess it is an entrance and an exit, but it's only one. I feel like I need another one. I need the flow ability of being able to go through one side, out the other side. Also, this is tiny compared to the other gazebos. I didn't realize that. The colors on the gazebo doesn't match anything else we have. Wait, this gazebo? I don't know. The color feels like a little off from anything that we have. I think it would be cute to have this somewhere over here, maybe. Gameloft needs me on their team. Listen, not to toot my own horn, but I would agree. I could put it by the water, and then you just like look out at the water from the confines of the gazebo. You love the gazebo, but the entrance doesn't align with the paths. Oh no. This is either a why did you tell me that, or a you saved me from endless pain discovering this. I'm not sure which yet. I don't even know what path I'm going to use here. Oh my goodness. Why would they do that? Okay, so this is a 3-tile path. This is a 4-tile path. The entrance section is 5 tiles, but it's like off center, so it's not, it's like on a half tile sort of, if that makes sense. So yeah, there's no way to, it doesn't matter whether you have an odd number of width for your path or an even number, it's not going to match up either way because of how it's placed on the grid. That is so frustrating. Well, okay then. It's fine. We'll figure out a way to use it and not hate it. It just might be a bit of a difficult challenge for us. The grid guy needs firing. Who is the grid guy? I would like to have a word, please. Need a feature that will help with centering. Yeah, like if they gave us the ability to place things on a half tile, I feel like that would have the ability to fix a plethora of things that frustrate me about this game. That one simple feature would be a major game changer. What if you curve the edges of the path? Wait, what do you mean? Maybe it'll look okay if you path around the gazebo. Listen, I think what I'm going to end up doing, probably, I have to figure it out for sure, but I might end up having a path and then just having a little rock path from the actual path to the gazebo. I think that will just be the best case scenario sort of thing. Like, just do a sort of stepping stone path moment up to the gazebo. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Not the most novel concept, but if I can't have an actual path up to it, that's gonna be the thing that probably makes me the least angry. Part of me kind of wants all of these houses to be kind of close together in a little neighborhood vibe. I do want some space around them, though. Like, do a 3-line path, 2 deep, but delete the top left and right corner. I think I know what you're saying. I don't know if it'll work. Like, I don't think that'll work. Because it's still just like, even if I did it thicker than this, It's just the way that it's placed on the grid. There's not really a way to even it out. Like if you wanted to have it on a path, you could just kind of cheat it with having a little bump out moment and putting decor around it to kind of mask the fact that it's not actually lining up. I just know I would still know, because that's the other thing. Even if you have path around it, it's not gonna look symmetrical because the actual gazebo itself is the problem. It's not just the entrance, it's the whole gazebo that's built on a weird grid. So even if you have it on a slab of pathing, it's gonna always be not centered. No matter what you do, you're not gonna be able to center it on the path. Don't undo all just because I don't really want to do that. Leah, hello, how are you? Let's see. I just have to run around the biome a little bit sometimes when I place buildings to see what kind of flow we're going to be working with. Does it shift if it's at an angle? Oh, that's a good point. It probably does, but since we can't put paths at an angle yet, also, but if the path shifts eventually when we have the path too, it probably does shift off the grid a little bit when you turn it. It does. Like from there to there, it shifts, but I don't know how that's going to affect it being on the path. So if you wanted it kind of coming diagonally off of a path, you could maybe get it to work that way. The lag in this area is actually getting to me, I'm not gonna lie. Undo everything you just did. And leave that like that, actually. That might be exactly where it was before. Crazy gazebo for the Crazy Mad Hatter Tea Party. You know what? Yes, we'll go with that. It was intentional sparkle emoji. It was an aesthetic choice. You know, I think that's gonna be fine. We'll add more stuff as we see fit, but entrance to the biome, off-center castle, but I think it will be a vibe once we actually decorate it. Over the bridge, central well area, into, oh, should I move this back actually so that it, we'll figure out the well. But we'll have some sort of central well area, probably plenty of benches and seating stuff. A little square with the pretty houses. Path to the library. Riverside gazebo. Something cute in the corner. You recently started playing Dreamlight Valley, and I'm one of the first creators that you found. Oh, nice. Welcome to the Dreamlight Valley community. It's a wonderful and sometimes frustrating place to be. I'm gonna move this completely for a second. And I'm going to put some path around this just so I can remember where I had it. Because I'm going to try to shift the well and see if I prefer it somewhere else. Your lag is also terrible in Storybook Vale. If you don't move the houses fast enough, everything eventually slows to a stop in build mode. Oh, no. Yeah, I haven't had things slow to a stop, but I have had just like a lot of lag. But it's not every time I try to build in Storybook Vale, which makes it strange. It's only sometimes. And to different extents. Come to my attention that it maybe actually doesn't even matter. What do I think of the new Infinity Nikki outfits if I've had the chance to see them? Okay, so here's the thing. The Infinity Nikki update happened last night, right? I did open the game this morning, mostly to just redeem the daily stuff, right? I did sneak a little peek in the shop, though. I saw there were a lot of things for sale for diamonds and stellarite. I didn't really look too much at that page where it had multiple things like scrolling, you know, that you can buy. If you play Infinity Nikki, you might know what I'm talking about. Kind of like, what were some of the options? Oh, I saw a weird thumbs up emoji outfit set for Nikki and Momo. That was weird. There was like stuff there in that section. I didn't really look too much at that. You know what I did look at though? The actual shop, the main one that has the outfits that are there permanently, but then each update it adds more, like a couple that are like the seasonal outfits you can buy, not the banner ones, the ones you can buy with stellarite. I looked at those and you know what? It made me angry because one of the outfits was like a little nurse outfit, which I guess cute. I didn't really love it. It was giving a little bit like evil nurse in a psych hospital thriller, which is not my favorite vibe. I don't know why it was giving that, but it was. And then the other outfit is the one that made me angry because you know what it was? It was a super cute, like, jester sort of clownish outfit that they were doing promo with. I thought we'd be able to get that somewhere in the event. Well, to be fair, it's 300 stellarite, which is not the end of the world. I have that, but it made me mad that I would have to purchase it. That's pretty much what I felt, but it was so cute. The banner outfits, I don't think I love that much. I don't know if I'm gonna pull either of the banners. You had a new French restaurant door in your Scrooge shop this morning? Wait, what? A French restaurant door? Is that what it's called? I need to look this up. This is also a good time for me to save. I'm going to the wiki, by the way, so that's why you're just going to be seeing my girl chilling there. French restaurant door. Oh my goodness. This is so cute. The image is going to be kind of blurry. It's just what's on the wiki. My apologies, but this is so cute. I love it. I want it. Lisa, that's okay. Thank you for lurking. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Yeah, I really like this. You have that door? Got lucky about a week ago? Scrooge and I are officially fighting. He hasn't given me anything new in ages. I still don't have the new hairstyle, which feels particularly rude because it's like, looks like it's meant to be like a curly textured hair, and as a black woman, I feel like I deserve it. But yeah, he hasn't given me that. He hasn't given me any more of the arches, hasn't given me any of the pergolas. Like, Scrooge is really trying it. Where's my current hair from? This is from the Little Mermaid bundle in the premium shop. The one with the little seaside villa house. Oop, clicked off. Oh goodness. I mean, this is the bundle, but that's not what I meant to press. This Ariel's Royal bundle. It's, yeah, this hair. What's the new hairstyle called? Good question. I don't know. Do we want for here? I also don't necessarily need to figure out the layout for all of this right now. It just feels like I want to. Maybe I can put it actually in front of the thing. That might be kind of fun. It would be then blocking the flowers, but... Or framed by the flowers, depending on your perspective. I actually kind of like the idea of having that there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm not doing this now. We're going to decorate down in the Teapot Falls, I think. Nurse Joy vibes from Pokemon. I'm not familiar enough with Pokemon to know about that. Still waiting for the blue gazebo? Oh no. There are so many things I'm waiting on. I have a whole list. Wait, give me 1 second. My mom called me even though she knew I was streaming. I just need to send her a quick text to make sure everything's okay. Okay, my apologies. I think I'm going to work on pathing actually before I finalize where I want the well. You're stuck on the filler areas in your vineyard you're making. You suck at filler areas. I do sometimes too. It takes me time to figure out what I want to do with them. You know what I kind of want to make work for a path here? I think the rocky, this one might be kind of cute. I'm not sure, but we can try. Have I ever considered doing interior design? I don't know if interior design is my specialty. There was a period of my life when I was a youngin' where I thought I might want to be an interior designer, but I don't know. Like, I was thinking about yesterday playing the Inzoi demo, and I was like, I don't know if I have the talent or the desire to spend that much time decorating an interior in a life sim. Maybe we could do that there, which is not really the center. Filler areas equal benches. Oftentimes it does. You know what? A bench has never failed me. Remove all of this. Okay. Move you there for now. And that-ish? Is this 5 wide? It is, okay. In that case, I might actually pull it this way instead. Not that this has to be the same width, but 5 wide for a path is pretty wide. At least compared to what I usually use. So I don't think I want it to be any larger than this. There we go. You think Scrooge gets a kick out of not giving us the things we want? Or at least that's your theory when you walk out with nothing. Fair. I don't know what I ever did to him to make him want to be so mean to me, but he's got some kind of vendetta. What's my interpretation of this week's theme? Good question. I have no idea what I'm doing for this week's theme. Absolutely none. Does anyone else know what they're doing yet? Which is actually really a shame because I enjoyed doing the last couple of dream snaps on stream. That was fun. And now this week I'm like, I don't want to do this stream snap at all. I don't want to do it. Okay, I might have to put this entire thing on a path. I hate decorating around this house so much. It's so pretty and so frustrating. Thank you for the sip reminder. You're still waiting on getting Moana's pool from the Scrooge shop? Wait. The one that's like shaped like a bean, kind of? It's not shaped like a bean. It just reminds me of bean pools. I don't think it's shaped like a bean at all, actually, upon further consideration. This one. No. I wasn't wrong. It's a little bean shaped. Okay, let's see. Be like this. Drink of choice today. I actually already had coffee earlier when I was reading a book. I had coffee and a vegan chocolate chip cookie. Listen, yesterday was a day. Stream was great. It wasn't a bad day at all. I think I was just so tired. I didn't sleep well the night before. And then I decided to torture myself again by doing like walking stairs as a workout outside yesterday, which I knew I wasn't going to want to do because I did it a couple days before that and I hated it. But I decided to do it. So by the time I finished stream, finished making dinner, my partner got home. I was so tired. And I was like, all I want is a blanket and a book and a chocolate chip cookie. And my partner was very sweet. He's like, okay, let me go get you like some chocolate chip cookies from the store or whatever. He came back with vegan ones, which was very thoughtful because I mostly do eat vegan, but it wasn't what I wanted. Luckily, it was tasty, but it's like, you know, when you just want something that's not good for you and then somebody gives you like the good option of it, or like good in quotations, right? Because like it's still a cookie, but like and it's like, that is so sweet that you were trying to take care of me, but I just wanted a regular old chocolate chip cookie. I know I sound so ungrateful. I promise I'm not. It was just one of those things where it was so sweet and also a little bit sad. But I had my coffee earlier today when I was eating one of those vegan cookies. And so I'm trying to be better about not having more than one coffee a day. Just water. You just got your coffee, Ailey. What kind are you drinking? You can never work out like you want to. You have 2 toddlers. Oh my goodness. Listen though, having toddlers, I feel like is a workout. It might not be the way that you'd like to work out, but toddlers are way heavier than they have any right to be. Especially when they're like flailing around and you have to combat their erratic movements with your own upper body strength to like keep them from throwing themselves to the ground. It's a workout. Macklin, you saw the new Snow White movie, really good. Oh, nice. I mean, people definitely have different opinions, but I'm glad you liked it. I haven't seen it, so I have no opinion on it yet. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. You can't live without your caramelized coffee. Oh, I'm not like a big caramel person. Also, how do you all pronounce caramel or caramel? I pronounce it differently depending on the context. Whichever one feels or sounds right in the moment is the one that I go with. Which castle is that? Wait, this one? This one is Belle and Beast's castle. Glorious. I think I like this. Your brothers give you 0 sugar and 0 caffeine Coke. Listen. The thing is, I don't really be eating cookies like that anyway, so if I'm gonna splurge and have one, I just want a real one, usually. Again, not to say that this cookie wasn't delicious. It was. It's just like the psychological factor of being like, this is a vegan cookie, therefore it's not a cookie I would usually have. Okay, yeah, that is lined up correctly. You move everyone to the valley or spread them out. Whenever we get a DLC, I always give everyone permissions to be outside hanging out in the valley, but I move the houses around to wherever I think they look best or to suit whatever vibe I'm going for in my builds. So right now I don't actually think I have any of the Storybook Vale characters living in the Vale anymore. But I do have a few other people living here, like Mirabelle and Belle and Beast and Gaston. Yeah. Are those the only ones who live here? I think so. The rest of them are just premium shop houses. Wow. Oh, no, Fairy Godmother too. I'm capable of watching more than one movie. I'm not going to watch either of them until they come to Disney Plus, but once they do, I will probably watch both of them. Hi, Renee. How are you? Maybe we'll do like a little mini landing here and then connect this down this way. That might be kind of cute. Aaron Taylor, hello, how are you? Oh yes, I'm catching a vibe. I'm seeing a vision. Wait, what about Tiana? Oh, Tiana, wait, no. Oh yeah, I do have Tiana living here. She's in the area we literally just decorated. That's true. If we don't get a Mad Hatter top hat, you'll be so disappointed. I could see them adding one to the premium shop. How do I want to connect this? I need a different path to try to sketch out how I'm going to connect these two things together. Do I want this to just be like that? That's going to be a really weird thing there if I do that. I could move it like that, so it's a little less blunt. You wait until all the Disney movies come to Disney Plus. If there's one that I'm really excited about, I'll see it in theaters. Like last year, I saw Moana 2 in theaters. Would I do it again? No, but I did it because I loved the first Moana movie and I had high hopes for the second one. Before that, I saw Wish in theaters and I saw Little Mermaid live action in theaters, but I think those were the only Disney movies I've seen in theaters in the past handful of years or so. Frozen 2 before that, maybe. I think this is gonna work. Hi, Lady Danbury, how are you? Your premium shop this week was amazing, but you only got 600 moonstones. Oh no. That is really rough. It's like so many great things, so few moonstones. Oh, I hate it. It's fine. We'll fix it. Ooh. What if we pulled this all the way over here and then did that? Better. Still hate it, but workable, I think. Workable for sure. Right, it's okay. Fine, it's fine. Me, anytime I do anything pretty much in decorating, I'm like, oh, see, I thought it was gonna look a lot different than this. It seems as though I was mistaken. Okay. I need a path connecting this. The last movie you saw in theaters was Wish. Yeah. Are there any, like, exciting movies coming out this year? I know at the end of the year we have what I consider to be exciting movies, Wicked for Good and the new Avatar. I don't know if I'm aware of any other movies coming out between now and then that are like must-sees for me. I'm not gonna check out Lilo and Stitch in theaters. I'm not gonna check out Snow White in theaters. I don't know what else is coming out. Honestly, nothing else really matters besides Wicked, but you haven't seen a movie in theaters in like 5 years. I mean, not everyone loves going to theaters. I like it from time to time. Again, it has to be something I'm really excited about. Like, I did see the D&D movie in theaters in the past couple of years because I was really excited about that. But a lot of times I just prefer to watch things in the comfort of my own home anyway. So I'll just wait till it comes out on streaming. Also, there are so many people at movie theaters, so many germs. It's like, I just want to go see a movie without the fear of coming down with, I don't know, measles or something afterwards, you know? Is Avatar Way of Water worth seeing? I really enjoyed Avatar Way of Water. It was very emotional. For context, I had seen the first Avatar when it first came out, I think, and I love Avatar, the ride Flight of Passage / the Pandora area in Animal Kingdom, but I had no like great love for the first Avatar movie. I thought it was fine. I enjoyed it. It's a good movie, but I wasn't like obsessed with it. I watched Way of Water and I loved it. You're gonna see the live action How to Train Your Dragon in June. Oh, I've seen the first How to Train Your Dragon. I don't know if I've seen the second or third one. It's a trilogy, right? And then there are like some series or like short films or something. I keep meaning to watch the rest of them, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Hi, Kitty. Hello. How am I? I'm doing pretty well. Not too shabby. We're just mapping out an area in Ever After, taking our sweet time apparently. Wait, has anyone seen Our Lips Are Sealed, the Mary-Kate and Ashley movie. First off, iconic. Second off, I don't know why, however I said apparently, made me think about like a running gag in that movie is them breaking the fourth wall and like talking to the camera. And one of the ones that they do all the time is like, since when did you know how to ride a motorcycle? Or like, since when did you know how to do XYZ? And then the other one is like, since the scene, apparently. It's so good. I haven't watched that in way too long, actually. You saw Mufasa and loved it? I'll check it out when it's on Disney Plus, which is soonish, right? You can't stand breaking the fourth wall. That's why you can't watch The Office. I like it sometimes. Sometimes it's really fun. You were obsessed with that movie. It was so good. They're in the witness protection program because they witnessed a crime. And then they like keep breaking, this is all like build up to the movie, so none of this is like spoilery stuff. They just keep on blowing their cover everywhere that they're sent. So then eventually they're like, well, the only place left for you to go is Australia, so don't mess this one up. And then they have an Australian adventure. Mufasa is on Disney Plus now? Since when? I guess I'll have to watch it at some point. Part of me wants to have like... Having these houses on an angle is cute in theory. In practice, poses a bit of a problem. Oh, today. Well, that makes sense. I feel less bad about not being in the know. The struggling that is struggling right now is quite the struggle. I think the path has to come under this side of the house, which is going to be weird. But it's fine. And then I think it might have to come across this way. Can finally hear the brother song with the context of the actual movie. So I'm aware that I guess it's a thing. I don't think I've really actually proper heard any clips of it. A lot of times, my main exposure to what people are talking about online is through my sisters relaying it to me when we talk. And talking about the, what is it? I always wanted a brother or something. They have talked to me about that. But the thing is, it's kind of actually fun. Because whenever my sisters tell me about something, the way that they sing it or like say it is so different than the actual way that it's said or sung. So it's like discovering something that I actually have no context for. Weird square, but I think we're gonna go for it. We're gonna change the pathing to be this path. I just kind of wanted to be able to sketch it out. I think it's fine. For now, anyway. You saw commercials saying that Wicked is streaming now. It is. I think it started last weekend or something. Hopefully that means we get a teaser for part 2 soon. Replace with... Yeah, it's a little weird and we gotta fix around this section, but that will all come in due time. Would I mind showing you where your moonstones are going this week? Oh yes, of course. So this is one of the items that's in the shop this week, this house. This beautiful blue Victorian moment. It's stunning, it's gorgeous, it's fabulous. And I'm putting it in this little neighborhood with these other homes, which is going to be a bit of fun. The only other new thing in the premium shop this week is this little stuffed fox bunny plushie thing that you can hold on to and run around with. That's it. And then the Aladdin ride and the Sully Dream Style are back. And the Boo onesie and the Bing Bong candy stand are on sale. Okay, I am gonna need something in the center. I'm thinking a fountain. A fountain is just calling my name. What are all the rides from? Like, sorry, my brain just short-circuited for a second. I was like thinking of 3 different things at once, all of them having to do with the rides. The rides are from the Disney parks. Most of them I think are from Disney World. Some of them are from Disneyland. They came from a blend of the 2 different parks themed star paths that we've had and the premium shop. None of these feel right. I don't want to use the rat's fountain. This one, maybe? Maybe it's not asking for a fountain. Maybe actually no fountain. Okay, but we have this. We have our sort of square area. Now I can figure out whether I want the well to be there. See, the problem with having the well here, it looks cute coming across from here. Love it, love it, love it. But coming across from here, seeing the side of the well is less cute. Now, I could angle the well, but then you get the opposite of the best of both worlds. Wait, what about a topiary thing? You laugh every time I call him the rat. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know. The intensity of the beef with Remy, actually, I don't mind it on an angle, to be honest. The beef has just really blossomed recently, and I do not know why, but it just is what it is. Okay. We need to make a nice little moment here for the well. Probably bigger than this. Can you and or the DTV characters go on the rides? Yeah, I'll pull one out. Warning for potential like motion sickness, I guess. I might get it. I hope y'all won't get it through the stream if you're looking at a small enough screen, but sometimes these do make me a little sick. Let's see. You can use the camera to get on the ride. Ugh. Okay, girl, what? Oh, I have to turn it on first. Okay. There's me on the ride. And there's also me on the ride. It's kind of cute, I guess. But you can't get the villagers on it. It would be cute if you could have the villagers on it. So like you're in the front, right? And then the thing comes up and you're like, oh, hey, it's like Ariel. If not a fountain, maybe a central bushy garden area with seating. I'm definitely probably going to have like some benches or something. Not definitely, probably. I'm probably going to have some benches or something in the center. Similar to what I will probably end up doing around this well. Wait a minute. Something isn't right here. Ah, yes. I've got it. There. Playing Dreamlight Valley and you have too many quests. Honestly, I would say enjoy the quests. Because one day there may come a time when you have none. And then what? And then what? When a 6-inch tall rodent is constantly ragging on all the hard work because it's not Paris, you'd have beef too. Yeah, I mean, it's just... Oh, I can't do that there because it's not going to line up. He's certainly bold. Gazebo. No, I didn't really get motion sickness. I mostly was looking away. So it's all good. What if I did one of these? This one does line up. The other one doesn't. Which, like, why? I think this would make more sense if it were like... Anyway, I'm not using it. Long story short. Maybe I will use this, though. Perhaps. You've only found one ancient belt since I started streaming. I'm sorry to hear that. The game just being rude. Yet again. Don't like how since they made rides rideable, they don't stay on all the time. Oh, I don't think I've noticed that. I don't really use the rides very much though, so that's probably why I didn't notice it. Okay, and here I think we're going with Blade of Trust Rocks. Decorating in this area is going to make me upset about the meadow grass being turned green all over again, though. Because the purple meadow grass would have been so perfect for this. You can upcycle for belts, yes, that's true. So if you got a bunch of parts that you don't need, you could switch them out for belts if you wanted to. Okay. I think we are going to start with the most annoying part, which is probably going to be this castle. And go from there. We've been here a minute and oh my goodness. Thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for liking the stream if you have. Thank you. And if you haven't, you know, if you're having a good time somehow, please press the like button. It does help me out. And a girl could use all the help she can get with, you know, those fake copyright claims that have been making things generally painful for me. Okay, let's see. I don't actually think I can use this. I also don't think I want to. Ariel has no quests for you. You've talked to her every day and given her all gifts and still do not have Eric, and she's level 10. Oh, Eric, you actually get through Ursula's level 10 quest, I believe. Why can't we have tree styles and choose the color of the leaves foliage? Exactly. I think we need that. Maybe we could do some of these boys somewhere around here. Is that gazebo a premium shop item? This one? No, this is a Scrooge shop item. Does anyone know off the top of their head if it's only a Storybook Vale Scrooge shop item or if it's in any of the shops? I don't remember. Fake copyright issues? Yeah, it happens every once in a while, but most recently, being like yesterday and today, all of my DDV streams from the past few weeks got copyright claimed, which I know is fake because I've spoken on multiple occasions to the person that made the song that I use, and it's fine for me to use it. So I have to wait for them to respond to my dispute, and then hopefully YouTube lets me have my money. Double fountain? I don't know. I feel like maybe we need a nice asymmetrical moment to match the asymmetry of the castle. Ursula's at level 7. You have work to do. Yeah, hopefully you can get her there quickly. But I'm pretty sure she gives you Eric. What if... The only thing is my go-to in any build is the hedges, and I simply don't think I can get away with the hedges here because they're very green and they're gonna look a mess here. Fence. Let's try maybe a fence instead. Why am I here? You've had the game for a little over a year and you just got Eric like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I feel like, to be fair, the game really doesn't tell you how you're gonna get Eric. He's just kind of there hanging out, and you have to figure it out yourself just by doing the thing. I don't know that any of these fences are gonna work. Maybe we can try this. I really would like some more fence options, I think. The thing about the fence, though, is I'm not going to be able to put anything inside of it because of the footprint. Like, it would be cool to put some, I don't know, little, like, bushes or something in there. I like the idea of what's happening here. Is YouTube flagging it or is someone reporting it? I think the way that it tends to work, I don't know, because I've never I've never personally attempted this, but I think people like take a song and make like, I don't know, an account or a company claiming that it's theirs, and YouTube automatically like scans content for music that matches music that has copyright attached to it. So if you put in the YouTube system like, hey, this is my song, if anybody is using this, please block their video, then that's what it'll do. So I think somebody just like took a song that's not theirs and said, hey, YouTube, this is my song. If somebody uses it, give their money to me. Ooh, we could maybe use some of these in there. Giant flowers. On a scale of 1 to weird, how weird is that? But in the past, it's been resolved fairly quickly for me, so hopefully it's also resolved fairly quickly this time. It's hard to level up Ursula and Ariel because you can't assign them a task. Yeah, Ursula and Ariel, I did end up just spam gifting them flowers ages ago when I needed to level them up. I was not going to be dealing with that. I think we could be able to do something kind of cute with this. Giant flowers, some ferns, maybe. I just want to pick stuff that I'm not necessarily going to be using in the surrounding area as like otherwise existing foliage. Emily, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Excited to see what I do with Ever After. Thank you so much. I'm excited too. We've done some stuff with Ever After so far, and I've enjoyed it. So I'm excited to be doing some more things. Getting creative. Expanding our Vale stuff. Ooh. Wish I could put it there instead of there. This might be pushing it a little bit too much, these trees, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. That's the main reason you got the Ursula bundle, to level her up faster. Oh, that's smart. Ooh, I could maybe use these. These are kind of nice because the castle does have like a little bit of a yellowy kind of thing going on. And these are pretty manicured looking. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way. These are potential things for us to use in here. I do like the idea of this bush because I like the size of it. Let's see. Could use the columns. Here's the thing. I like the idea of the columns. For some reason, well, I don't know. Something about the columns makes me feel a little weird because I feel like in my brain, columns are usually meant to be supporting structures for things. So having the columns just kind of sitting there, not supporting anything above them, just feels a little odd to me. So I don't really tend to use them very often outside, unless I think the one exception is over in the fields here where we have the little Grecian columns. I ended up using those as kind of like dividers. You got all the Star Path rewards? Congratulations. That's no small feat. You want to be a decorating person, but you get frustrated and walk away. Honestly, streaming has been so good for me for that because I am a bit of an avoidant person. So I would probably rage quit with decorating a lot more if there weren't people around watching what I was doing. I'd be like, I'm done with this. I think I actually like the yellow trees. You're waiting for Alice in Wonderland stuff to decorate your Ever After and you can't wait. I'm waiting for it for the Teapot Falls, but with what I'm doing in the other areas, I think I'm okay without it. We did like some castle ruins in this Fallen Fortress area. We're doing like castle-y, Victorian-y kind of thing over here. And we'll be doing a fairy sort of neighborhood up here. But with the Pink Castle, Teapot Falls, I need Alice in Wonderland stuff. Okay, what else do we have? I do like that. I wonder if... I don't know if more yellow would be beneficial or not. I might use some of these, but like around outside, because then I can get away with using them over here as well. If you still give a character gifts that are not their favorite, does it still help to level them up? It does. I think gems, flowers, and purified night shards tend to be the fastest for leveling people up if you're not using their favorite gifts. I feel like I want this to be... Okay. Rude. Not this. I think those are too, like, vibrant of a green. Do these here-ish. I could move this there. Listen. We gotta trust the process, okay? Until we find something that doesn't suck. Who knows how long it's gonna take for us to get to that point? Not I, but we are certainly working towards it. Oh, wait, whoa. Why is this footprint this shape? How odd. I don't know if I like that. Rose Table, hello, how are you? Give me another one of these. Pop them back here. Probably actually facing that way would be better. Well, I'm not hating it. I wish we had more of these giant flowers in different sizes. So, wishing you could figure out how to build with the Aladdin walls. Yours look terrible. Oh no, I feel like, yeah, that's... I haven't really tried building with them yet. I a little bit was using them for our last stream snap. But with that, it wasn't too bad because I could just hide them if they ended up looking bad. Like, hide the parts that looked weird. It's a little strange. But what do we think of this? I think it could work. I think it could work. Let me move you over here somewhere. Get rid of you. I'll just pop you over there because I might use you here. Not sure if I'll use that, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Looks amazing and Bee loves flowers. Yeah. Yeah. It'll be okay. I always get so frustrated with Belle and Bee's house because of where you can and can't place things leading up to it. Like, nothing can go anywhere near here or anywhere around here. So it makes it so difficult sometimes to make their house look good. Hi, Nick. Hello. Anthony, you're about to check your Dream Snap score. Let us know how you did. I don't think I want that there. I think I need something lower here so it doesn't impede too much on this area. Maybe I could put a little pathway section over here. Like this. 1500 for an effort level of like 4 out of 10. Listen though. For the amount of effort, that's not too bad. Right? Feel like it could be worse. Not replace. I meant to actually remove this. Random rectangle of fountain. Let me just say. The creativity today. Oh, I can't put that there because of the... Let me just make sure it's for the reason that I think it is. Yeah, it just can't be that close to the castle. Annoying. The creativity today is really doing something, but I'm not sure that it's the good kind of creativity. No, just get rid of you. Remove. Thank you. You up. Move you. Move you up. Yeah. I'm losing the plot so much right now. It does need to be closer to the castle. Mary Lee, hello. Finally got Storybook Vale today after a long break. Oh, nice. The game looks so different. You're so lost. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully it doesn't take you too long to get back on track with everything that's happening. A lot of lovely changes have been made recently to the game. Wait, this is getting stuck on the lion? Okay. Oh, I'm out of that. I don't think it's gonna look good to do that anyway. You know what? We persevere. Shouldn't we be able to move mailboxes? They don't go away when you click off. We should be able to remove mailboxes. Whether the feature works for you or not, I mean, it was a bit glitchy for me sometimes. Maybe I can just put the fence behind it. It will look better. You wonder if all of the DLC will have smaller biomes than the Valley? Are they smaller? I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Thanks for lurking, AE. I appreciate it. Wait, this is kind of fun. I've not really done anything like this with Belle's Castle before, I don't think. I mean, granted, a lot of these items are new, but... Floating lanterns? Hey. Maybe. I do need to make sure I'm able to move around outside of here to get down to the trial. So I might put a little stone path back here. How can everyone put down lanterns outside? You tried this and all your lanterns are indoor only. Wait. The poo lanterns are indoor only. This tangled lantern item, this is from the lovely monster star path. These you can use outside. Every now and then the game will glitch and it will tell you that something is indoor or outdoor only. Usually if you restart the game, it'll fix it. Or sometimes if you fast travel or go into or out of a building, it'll fix it. But yeah, sometimes that does happen. What light was I looking for? This. But yeah, the poo one, unfortunately, I really wish we could put it outside, but it has to be attached to a ceiling. Why can't that go closer? Wish the poo lights were outdoors. So do I. It's actually such a shame that they're not. I don't want that back there. I'm really liking the colors that we have going on here. Cinderella. I don't know if I need a bench here. I do love a good bench. Fairy lights we can place like fencing. Please. That's one of my major wants in this game. Maybe even needs. Let me see this. Yeah, I don't mind it with it on that side as well. I don't mind it. Don't really know what I'm gonna do over here in this corner. Over here, I can get rid of you because I have one of you out already. Need something there. I don't know if I even need that there, but I will put it there for now. What might be fun flowers for this area? I don't really want to use my go-to flower plant. I feel like we need more flower planters. Like the rectangular and circular planters. I always use the same ones. And in my defense, they are beautiful ones. But I would like some more variety. Hi, Yana. How are you? Oh no, I can't have that there. I can't have like stuff too much in front of the castle because then we won't be able to get the nice view of the front of the castle. You're doing good, nice. I got 4K on Dream Snaps, which I was very pleased with. Oh, I forgot how angry this fern makes me. All of the other ferns, you can have overlapping the path or even place them on the path. This purple one, though, for some reason, you can't. And this is the only one that you can't. And it makes me so mad all the time. Goodness gracious. Wish you could custom one and select 3 flowers we want in it so we could match them to some builds better. Oh, that would be really nice, actually. I would really like that. What if... I put those there. And move the path to fit kind of around that. That might be kind of nice. Mm-hmm. I think I like it. Ooh. Ooh. Nope. Okay. I'm not gonna keep fighting with that path. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this and put that back there. That'll be fine. Nice. I actually want to make this path wider. Maybe. A bit like this. So now that we have the flowers on it, it feels a little narrow. Yes, that's better. I don't think it's a horrible time to start thinking about trees. I also need to figure out what I want to do in this entrance area. If I want lights, it might not be bad to bring the candelabras out here as well. It is weird that it blocks that. Maybe just on the one side. If I actually pulled it right here. Maybe. Actually, this is kind of just begging to be pulled all the way this way. Okay. Good. Oh my goodness. These Mythopia things are so pretty here. I bet actually Belle and Beast's castle would also look really good in Mythopia. Up in Mount Olympus, maybe? Trees. Oh, let me actually, before I do that, not you. Some of these. And we're just gonna kind of pop these along this way. And around back here as well. Send you up to here. This way. How do I decide where to put each build? You're struggling with where to put Aladdin. Lots of Aladdin struggles this week. Honestly, a lot of how I decide where I'm gonna put each build is based on the color and sort of theming of the building class and the rock here. As far as where I'm going to place a build, like a building within a biome, it honestly depends. I try to fill the space as well as I can. But that can mean different things. Like sometimes I want to have a large space around something. Sometimes I want them to be kind of like smaller and tighter and cozier. But I feel like, yeah, finding the kind of color theme of the areas or the buildings and kind of going from there is usually how I start. Wait, did the stream freeze? Or am I still here? Hi, Blondie. How are you? Okay. That is done now. Oh, I don't think I've saved in a little while. It did, but I'm back. Okay. Well, I'm glad I'm back. Okay. Ever after trees. After somebody pointed it out earlier, I need them to give me the purple trees expeditiously. In fact, why don't I already have them? What is in the way when I move this? The castle. Okay. What else are we working with? I think I will try to mostly keep it to the trees from Ever After. How big are these? Kind of giant, actually. Maybe I can put one of these up here. Oh, wait, that one has a mushroom attached to it. I don't think I want that. Maybe tucked in the back. I like the mushrooms as part of Ever After, but I want to keep them mostly to maybe like this Teapot Falls area and maybe the Beanstalk Marshes. Only 900 for Dream Snaps. Need to speak to your lawyers. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Dream Snaps is definitely a thing. It's very much a thing. I feel like whenever I think, actually, I don't know. It depends. Sometimes I think I'm going to do really well on Dream Snaps and it ends up being a mess, like not even close. And sometimes I think my Dream Snap is going to be a major flop and it ends up being one of the best ones I've done. So at least in terms of rank. You're tiny. You're spooky. You're you. Okay, that leaves you. Go there for now. Maybe that can go there. All right. How do they decide how much people get? Is it completely by the votes? They've never really shared exactly how the Dream Snaps awarding process works. Best I can gather from the information that they have shared, it's a combo of votes and how many of each tag you have in your photo. I've never used these. I don't know if I ever will. Has anyone ever used these in their build? I don't know what about them is kind of awkward to me. Maybe I can use it here, actually. Oh, it actually looks kind of cool here. You know what? No longer a hater. They give Dr. Seuss vibes. They kind of do. I think it's partially that we don't have different sizes of them. I'm not hating it. They definitely should tell us, but okay, very interesting. I mean, yeah, I don't know, like... Yeah, basically from the way that they talk about it in game, it seems like it's the votes combined with how many of each tag you have, but I don't know their exact system. Maybe they'll share their exact system at some point. I don't know how much that would actually help me, but it might be interesting to know. Okay, cute. Can you hear the uncertainty in my voice? I'm like, oh, cute. So, wait. I think I maybe need a tree of the other color. This one. Maybe one of the spooky ones. I think it's just the jagged edges on the trunk and the fact that the foliage is only at the top of the tree. Maybe those are the reasons why it feels spooky to me. Is the Victorian manor in the shop new? It is. I have it placed right over here. If you wanted a closer look at it. It's really cute. Kind of similar to Lady's house, but bigger and bluer. It's so pretty. It is very pretty. I do quite like it. Oh, the rain. You know what I didn't use, but are really nice? What are those? Give me a second to find. Not wardrobe, girl. If you don't. The little rock wall things. If I don't use them here, I should use them by the Victorian houses. They're really, really pretty. These ones. I'm gonna make a couple of each of them. Everyone's thoughts on this week's Stream Snap challenge? I hate it. I really do. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It just feels too broad for me. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for it, I think is the main issue. And I don't want to have to think about what I'm gonna do for it. You hate outfit challenges. Yeah, fair enough. I also don't really enjoy outfit challenges. use any of this in here? Do I need to? I mean, I don't need to. Is it cute though? I don't know. I'll put it in here. Until I realize I'm decorating too close to the sun with my item limit and then I'm forced to remove some of it. Not actually quite sure what else I need around here. I think my mushrooms are probably still broken. I am so jealous because these mushrooms are supposed to glow. Oh, never mind. I just had to complain about it. They definitely weren't glowing for me before. And I would see them in other people's valleys or in dream snaps and they were glowing. And I was like, mine don't look like that. But they do now. Might put this over there instead, and then I can move this one up here with like a little rock next to it or something. Like this. Disney Dreamlike, hello. I actually move this forward. Here we go. Can I fit anything back here? It's kind of a small space. But if I could fit a bush, I would like that. Curious to see what the top submissions for this challenge will be. Oh, actually, I didn't look at the top submissions from the one that we just had. I should look at them. No, I can't fit anything back there. That's fine. I need to figure out what I'm putting here. Should I try the tree combo thing with the mushroom? Tuck the mushroom back in the corner. Oh, the lag. Oh. My game doesn't like me trying to put something in the corner there. I don't hate it. I don't know if I love it. And I was talking about pathing on the beach island and you said that I could just Oh, set it? Yeah, I didn't know you could reset things there. I'll have to think about it. But I don't quite know what else I would put over here. Save and take a look at actually the top submissions. I want to see. I want to see. Oh, that's pretty sick. There's a lot going on. My goodness. Nice. Why do I feel like I've seen this? Maybe... No offense to this person. Maybe I just saw a lot of submissions that were similar to this. Because I don't know how I possibly could have seen this submission in particular. Whoa! Not the panorama. Is this somebody with like a really wide monitor that took it with like the little thing with the bars? How did they do this? It's so wide. Well, sheesh. What else do I need? I don't think I actually want to use these out here. Mm-hmm. Could use one of these, maybe. Yes. You're good with your 1500 after seeing this because you didn't even do a St. Patrick's Day submission. I didn't either because I didn't want to. I don't know. And that's like the thing. Sometimes I need to just accept that I'm not going to do as well on Dream Snaps as I could because I just don't want to do certain things sometimes, you know? Like, even if you had told me that I would for sure get 4,000 moonstones if I did a St. Patrick's Day one, I probably wouldn't have done one because I just didn't want to. They kind of all look the same, beautiful, but super similar. Oh yeah, very similar. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. But I kind of had an idea that a lot of those submissions from last week's Dream Snap were going to be very similar. Because you had that new item in the shop, you know, that fit the tags or whatever and the color scheme. After seeing the top submissions, you're so confused on how you got 2,500. Wait, why? Scrooge wants 10K for a wallpaper. Scrooge needs to chill out. He is feeling real bold recently, considering he doesn't give me anything good. Like, what makes you think I'm gonna give you that kind of money when you won't even give me the fountain that I want? I ask for so little, and you deliver none of it. Make that make sense. I need a light here. And I don't really want it to be the candelabra moment that we already used. So maybe this blue lamppost. That is not... Maybe the blue lamppost. You put on green clothes and took it in. Oh, in front of the castle. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I still have to consider this area. I don't know how I feel about that. But most of this I'm fine with. I don't know if I'm actually going to bother to put anything else back here, because I'm not going to be back behind this castle very often. It's just for me to be able to actually get down there. Oh, I wish the rain would stop. Won't even give me a new wig either. I know, that's so rude of Scrooge. Give me a new wig. All right, I think we might wrap up for the day. I know we've been here a little while and we only finished that one area, but we also mapped out this area, which I feel like is pretty solid. We have the makings of a nice wild woods area. I do actually like this side section with the big flowers and the yellow bushes and stuff. I think that's my favorite part of this build. I might need to do some workshopping with this kind of entry area in this corner, but we're on the right track. We're on the right track. I'm gonna see if anybody is streaming that we can go hang out with. I will also be back tomorrow. Oh, I almost put on the cursed music. And by cursed music, I mean, anyway. Yeah, let me see if anybody's streaming and we can go and hang out. Thank you all for liking the stream if you have. I do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. We're gonna be checking out the whatchamacallit? Infinity Nikki update. Also, right now we're going to see Savannah, my day old tea. She's playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, checking out reset stuff, and maybe doing some decorating, I think I saw in the title. So please stop by and say hi to Savannah if you have some time. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night.